Okay, so today is March the 10th, 2023. Okay, in 2020, okay, about a year after I moved into the apartment that I'm living in now, I paid for 2 sets of keys, right? 2 sets. That's the lobby door, the apartment door, and the mailbox key. I would say about a month in to this new apartment that I'm living in right now, the mailbox key was defective. Staff came out and said the mailbox lock is defective. I said, okay, so what are you going to do? They said that we're going to change the mailbox lock. I said, okay. He changes the mailbox lock, maintenance. They change the mailbox lock, and he gives me 1 key. Excuse me, there's 2 people on my lease, me and my son. Where's the other key? You're going to have to make a copy of the other key. Excuse you? When I moved into this apartment, I paid for 2 sets of 3s. Okay? So therefore, when I move out, I'm expecting to return 2 sets of 3s. Why am I paying for the mailbox key? I'm not paying for no mailbox key, period. Okay? No, I'm not making any copy of any of your keys. Absolutely not. So now we're here in 2023, March 2023, and they're asking me, did you put in the ticket? Put in the ticket for what? For the mailbox key. What are you talking about? I'm not paying for any key at all, ever. No. I don't lose keys. I don't make copies and hand out to any, no. Your device, your mailbox lock was defective. Yes, that apartment was vacant for over 6 years before I moved in. So nobody was opening and closing that rusty mailbox. Yeah, so it was a decayed and a defective mailbox lock. Where's my key? Where's my key? So today is March the 23rd, 2023. Today's Thursday. This is Mrs. Collins. Now, I've been making complaints in regards to getting my mailbox key. The other mailbox key. There's supposed to be 2 of these, okay? Management has one of these keys, and this is the other key. And I stated to them, you need to give me the other key because that key belongs to my son. They said, well, you gotta make a copy. I said, I'm not making any copies of anything. I paid for 2 sets of keys, and that's what I should get. Okay. So today, I came out to open my mailbox, and I noticed this is on my mailbox. Okay. This is a cylinder for this unit. This is a cylinder for this unit. This is a cylinder. The assistant property manager called me and said to me, Ms. Collins, your other key, your duplicate key is in the office. I have it. I said, okay. So I came to the office today, right? And I stated to her, someone compromised my mailbox because the cylinder that was there is no longer there. So she went to speak to the assistant supervisor. He stated, because I heard him say to her, that is the new type of mailbox cylinder, and it's just the way it is, so forth and so on. I would like to file a complaint against that assistant supervisor. He allegedly changed this cylinder from something like this to this. I just asked for the other key. The other key, which is in that office. Just give me the other key. So this person told the assistant property manager that he changed this from this to this. So now I said, this can be opened with any key. Any key can open this. This is USPS, okay? I'm USPS. This is USPS's cylinder. That's a cylinder. That's a cylinder. This is not a cylinder. Now, you see this? This is not a mailbox key. But watch this. You see that? What is this about? Okay, watch that. Okay, you see that, right? All right. This is not a mailbox key. It's not a mailbox key. Mailbox has been compromised. Okay, it's been compromised. It's by allegedly the assistant superintendent. This is not a mailbox. This is not a mailbox key. This is not a cylinder. Okay. I spoke to the assistant property manager, and she spoke to him repeatedly inside the office, and he was back and forth with her, telling her that's the new mailbox cylinder, and I'm not changing it, and blah, 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 blah. I literally stood inside the office, okay, with my ID on me, with my postal ID on me, okay, and heard the conversation that she was having with her assistant super. Okay, so she says she's coming out tomorrow, which is the 24th, to address this and see what I'm talking about. So I asked her, can I have the other key? She said, I cannot give that key to you. Mind you, I paid for the key that she's holding. I paid for it because when I transferred to this unit, I paid for 2 sets. I paid for an apartment door key, I paid for a lobby door key, and I paid for a mailbox key. 2 sets, one for me and one for Jacob. Why do I just have one mailbox key? Why am I singing and dancing? Okay, so she said she's gonna come out and she's gonna take a look at this. I said, right now, my mailbox is compromised. This is compromised, and I'm sending this to 250 Broadway. I'm sending this to 90 Church Street because this individual, assistant super, has done nothing but give me problems. He gave me problems with that backdoor situation, and he's giving me problems with this, okay? And I'm asking for his removal. I'm asking for his, anyone can get inside my mailbox. So, okay, use your mailbox key. Okay, you use this mailbox key. I already showed you everything else. So anyone can just take their little key and open up my mailbox. Just like that. I can even use, this is my car key. My car key? Really? Really? You're gonna stand inside that office and tell your assistant property manager that this is the new style cylinder and that he doesn't know what we're talking about and blah, blah, blah. With the mouth again, all with the mouth. Okay, this is not a cylinder. That's not a cylinder. That's a cylinder. And whoever is responsible for doing this, I want that person removed. I want that person to be removed, to be fired, to be whatever. I don't care, because enough is enough. This is Ms. Collins. This is the Park Rock Consolidated Houses. Management office is located at 575 Howard Avenue, Brooklyn, 11212. Thank you. This is the assistant property manager and the assistant super walking. That's a federal situation. When you tamper with someone's cylinder of their mailbox, when you tamper with their mailbox, you restrict their entrance to their mailbox, okay? You tamper with somebody's mailbox without their knowledge, and you restrict them from getting their mail, okay? So, I'm going to reach out to my employer, and I'm going to let him know, because this is my employer, okay? And I'm going to let my employer know this is what's been happening here. The property manager and the assistant super. Oh, I didn't get it. With the mouth again. He needs to be removed. That's the relief that I'm seeking this for, that assistant super to be removed. Get him out. Get him the hell away from me as far as yesterday, March 23, 2023, I was in the office. I was at the property management office. That's right there, okay? right there, you see that black door? Well, I know you see two black doors. Let me just zoom in. Right there, okay? Came in with ID and all, and I went into the back. And as I stood in the doorway of the assistant property manager's office, the assistant super told the assistant property manager, probably going to deny, but I heard it. He told her, I changed the cylinder to a new style cylinder, which is this. I said, that's not a cylinder. This is a cylinder. The only time that I put a ticket in is when I moved in, I would say 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago tops. And upon entering into this new, this apartment, this building, the original cylinder that was here was defective because it was there for over 6 years. No one used it because the apartment was vacant. So I said, I need a new cylinder. The person changed the cylinder, took both keys and just rendered me one. I said, excuse me, you need to give me the other key. He said, no, you have to make a copy of the key that I just gave you. No, I don't. I said, because I gave you 2 sets of keys, which was given to me, and you need to give me back 2 sets of keys. Oh, you gotta take it up with the manager. Yes, so it's been like 3-4 years now. I'm going back and forth with this key situation for this. First it was with this door, the issue, right? This corroded door. First it was this door issue. Now it's with this. Said, when was this mailbox, this cylinder changed? Oh, it was changed recently. I never put in the ticket recently to have this mailbox cylinder changed. I did not put in the ticket at all. I just asked for the accompanying key, okay? There is 2 sets of keys when you change a cylinder, correct? Right? When you change a cylinder, whether it's for your mailbox, whether it's for your door, whatever the case may be, you get 2 sets of keys. Even when you have a car, when they give you when you buy a car, you get 2 sets of keys for your ignition. You get 2 sets. This had 2. My mailbox, before they changed this, I was supposed to have gotten 2 sets of keys. They only gave me 1. That's compromising my mailbox. My mailbox is compromised. It's approximately, today is March 24th, 2023. It's a little after 9 o'clock, 9:40 something or another. I'm going to physical therapy, and I'm pissed off. So what did the assistant property manager say? She said she's gonna come with the assistant super to address this, and change this cylinder. It shouldn't have been changed in the first place. It should not have been changed in the first place. So, to me, that's a violation and an offense, okay? Okay, so this is Miss Collins. It's March 24th, 2023, and I'm coming back about this situation here. So staff just left here. There was 2 maintenance staff. The assistant property manager came, yes. The assistant property manager came, she came twice actually, and that is very, very heartwarming for me that she literally came out here to assess and address this issue, because she's short-staffed. She's short-staffed. She literally has no one in there. In that management office, it's like literally hardly anyone in there. So she's wearing multiple hats today, and I really like to thank her for coming out today. So she had the issue addressed, and they gave me the keys, 1 for me and 1 for my son Jacob. So I'm very pleased with that. So I just want to extend my gratitude toward all parties who assist me with this. It's been really pulling and really tedious and really draining, but we are all squared. We are, you know, we're good. So with that being said, again, this is Mrs. Collins, and issue has been addressed and rectified, and yes, thank you. Okay, so this is Miss Collins. Today is March 25th, right? 2023. Now, staff came out yesterday and changed that cylinder. Okay, it was the housing assistant, it was 2 maintenance staff, and it was the assistant property manager. Now, I have in my hand this set of these keys are to my family's property, right? The upstairs apartment, downstairs apartment, keys to closet doors, keys to everywhere, okay, in that house. Some of these keys are very, very old, because since then a lot of doors and front doors and closet doors and so forth and cylinders has been changed. But I keep everything. I just keep everything. This is some type of random key. So we're going to use these 3 keys to see if they open up my mailbox that was just put in yesterday, the 24th. And we're going to use the keys that was just given to me. Just give me 1 second. What is this? Should try to use this key too. These are the 2 keys that were just given to me. I changed the cylinder. So it's going to take these keys off, and we're going to use these keys. Now let's just see if these other 3 keys opens my mailbox. This is the mailbox, and I'm using the keys that were just given to me when this was changed. So let's see. I'm going to open it up. We're going to close it. Right? Okay. Now this should be considered as closed, right? Now we're going to take this random key and see if it opens up this mailbox. It shouldn't even go in. Interesting. Okay. This random key, let's see. Okay. Doesn't go in. Okay. Now we're going to take my mom's mailbox key. It should not even go in. All right. Ms. Collins, my sister works for the federal government under medical. Sometimes she wants me to wash her house, and she goes away. Let me see her key. So what we're gonna do? So technically, it's still compromised. It's still compromised. Okay. All I can do is shake my head. This is another ticket that I put forward in regarding my mailbox being compromised. This is a service request. It is May the 1st, 2023. The assistant property manager and the housing assistant, they just left. Okay. Now remember the issue that I told you guys about, that I mentioned to you about my keys and my mailbox, all right? So they addressed my mailbox. Now, how did they address my mailbox? The assistant property manager hired a contractor. No, not maintenance staff, whatever. Hired an outside contractor. Now, I'm just praying that these keys that were handed to me, yes, and I signed a piece of paper in front of the assistant property manager when she was standing here and the housing assistant was standing there. I signed a paper stating that I received the keys. Hello, hi. Yes, so let me just go up here because maintenance is here and they need to work. Yeah, they're gonna mop these floors because she's a good worker. This maintenance person that we have here, she's excellent. I don't know, but I know she's a keeper. So, okay, let me look up. Okay, bye. Okay, so you saw her. She's with her mop. She mops every day. She cleans, she mops, she does it all. So anything here after she leaves has nothing to do with her. Nothing to do with her. Okay, so back at the rack. See, she got to put something in the door because she'll get locked out. You see how the doors, because she'll get locked out. That's her mop. Let me just zoom in a bit there. That's her mop. And she has to put something in the door, just like I did, or else she'll get locked out. Okay, so these are the keys that was given to me. Let's just pray that the issue has been resolved. Let's just pray that I don't have any more issues with my mailbox. Okay, let's just pray. May the 1st, 2021. Sorry, 2023. Today's May 1st, 2023. Let's just pray everything is resolved. So with that being said, this is Ms. Collins. The assistant property manager came again. This was the third time that they came, actually. The 2 times that they came, maintenance came with them. But this time, it was an outside contractor who addressed my mailbox issue. She had to get an outside contractor. We're going to talk about that too. So, here we go. Get out the way. Have a good day.